Welcome to Melindy K Expeditions, a story of the sea. From a salvaged sunken vessel to her restoration and adventures beyond the horizons. Feel free to subscribe and follow the journey.
Rowan and I are going to head in there somewhere and get some oysters. We're just waiting for this tide to get down a little bit, but we'll get in there now.
And have you
got your oyster clothes on?
I've got my oyster clothes. Currently these are the tools of trade.
Yep, tools of trade. So you need the screwdrivers to open them and pry them off the rocks, and then we'll put them in our little knapsacks there.
The hammer looks very rusty.
Well, you don't want a good hammer. Check her out. It's all set for oystering. Size of some of these oysters. They are beautiful. Look at the size of them.
What's this island called, Dale?
Goldsmith.
Goldsmith.
Yeah. It's a campground.
Pretty nice.
There's only enough room for one tent.
Toilet. Beautiful. And this is our view. Have a look at that. That is amazing. And as you can see down there, the tinny's on the beach because we love pushing it off the beach. That's our exercise, it seems to be.
What are we doing, you?
I'm going for a jog.
Right, go. Go. That's not jogging, that's prancing.
Well, it's a bit prickly. Oh! It's over here chasing the fish. We could just see their fins. Oh, he's coming straight at us.
There's a couple of them there.
Yeah.
There's a few of them there.
Just see him in the water. What are they? Little
black tips.
black tips. Chasing a little fish along the shoreline. Yeah, there he goes. He's off. Wow. He's pretty fast. Little island has all these beautiful little sandy covey beaches. It's a glorious afternoon. Winds have dropped out.
What island did you call it?
It's Goldsmith, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then there's Blacksmith, and there was, I don't know, a whole heap of them. And then the main one is called Farrier Island. Beautiful.
We're departing Goldsmith now. Just going to go and try and do a bit of fishing somewhere out wide. And then this afternoon, well, hopefully we'll be at Scorfield Island. But this place, the whole Whitsundays is exactly like this, you know. It is stunning. Camera probably doesn't show exactly the way it really is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, we're off to find some fish today, hopefully.
They're just here. He just came right up, right next to us.
You can film all you like, you're never gonna
I know.
get it.
I am. Well, we just said that, and then he came up.
I know, departing Scorfield. What a glorious place. We haven't come across a shit looking island yet. They're just gorgeous. We're off to St. Bees today. Have a look at that. Then Mackay Friday. We went for a run along that beach there yesterday. The finest sand you're ever going to find. Anyway, on to another beautiful place. Coming up to some bees. Again, another island that does not disappoint.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive.
Keswick and St Bees, beautiful place, but the weather's come in overcast, a lot of fog and very cold. A lot of tide around the moorings, so we were wind against tide, it was all over the shop. So we were going to go into the marina tomorrow, but bugger it, we've called them up and asked if we can go in today. So that's where we're heading now. But internet and that in Mackay is pretty bad. Like, we're only a couple of miles out and we're still struggling to find phone signal and internet. Bronwyn's working over there and she can't get any internet, so it's pretty frustrating when
Bonnie's very frustrated.
It's very frustrating when you're this close to a major city and you can't get any internet. But anyway, we're going to head into the marina, grab some supplies, stay the night, wash the boat, put some water in the tanks, and head south tomorrow.
Don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me, let's break free. We could fall asleep where the land and ocean meet. Wake up to the sounds of no one around. And as the sun comes up, the glow will show us where we need to go. All this waiting, so frustrating, let's just drive. So come on.
Right, we're on our way. Departed Mackay now. We're going to head out to Digby Island. And the strangest thing has happened. We have a light northerly. We haven't seen wind like that for a while, and it's nice and warm. We just got to head through all of these ships up here, out off Hay Point. What a gorgeous day today. Waiting to go in and get a load of coal. We've got currently 16 ships anchored here, and I'm pretty sure there's about 100 designated anchorages for these ships here, so it can get quite busy. It's fantastic to see these things up close. Just the size of them gives you an idea of how much weight they've got to put in these things to sink them down. Once that ship's sunk down in the water, it'll probably draw around 15 meters of water. Righto, we've arrived on Digby Island. This is another couple of islands over here. We've got a northerly blowing at the moment, probably about 10 knots. Magnificent place. There's a bit of a wreck on the beach here. I'll go up and have a look at it. We've anchored it out a bit wider there to give us a bit of swing room, but not a lot of room. Very pretty. By the looks of it, it's been here a long time. It's all fiberglass. Yeah.
It's even got leaves sticking out still. Look. Look at the leaves.
I wonder the story on it, how long it's been since it went up here.
Yeah,
Sad?
I thought they had to clean it up.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they weren't allowed to leave it like this.
Oh yeah, there's crap everywhere. It looks like a stove or a fridge or something, a fridge. And there's some more up in the rocks there, we'll go and have a look. And there's a toilet there. We haven't yet found an island that looks like shit. This is incredible.
They're all different though.
Yeah,
They're all different. Some are rocky and
look at-
sandy and hilly and
Look at this
flat.
rocky peak here. Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Holy hell. Wow. Super stunning.
It's even got a slide.
The rock falls from there, we're history. The colour of this water. Oh my God. Afternoon sun on these rocks. Look at that colour. Comes up into a little cove. Heaps of pine trees up on the hill.
And lots of mosquitoes.
Well,
Maybe.
not on this island.
Yeah,
There was
the
on the
other one
beach.
there was a lot.
On Digby there was. Oh, there's a little tiny beach up in the corner there. Well, rocky sand.
About lunchtime, tried to have a fish but we couldn't catch anything. So the weather being so good, we thought we'd head over to the Percy's. So this is Middle Percy and we're just coming up here to stay overnight, and then tomorrow we're heading down back towards the coast. So yeah, have a look around here today. We'll go and put our Melindy K in the hut, and we will then move back to the mainland, towards the mainland tomorrow. Just going to film while we go up this creek. The water is crystal clear. And it's got like little sections where it drops right off, and there's so many fish in the water. These rocks, a bit scary getting past there. These cats come all the way up in here. Be a little bit frightening going past those rocks in the water. Anyway, he obviously knew what he was doing. So this is the beautiful little creek. I'm not sure how far up it goes, but it certainly looks like it goes in both directions. Look at that little shack. There's a yacht sitting up there on the hard stand.
big collection of memorabilia from boats from all eras, all shapes and sizes. But have a look at that. Wow.
That's amazing. We're going to have a look and see if we know anyone.
I think I was here 20 years ago. I'm not sure if I left anything. I'm pretty sure we might have, but I'll see if I can find it. Holy hell. Wow. My Godfather. There's so much stuff here. Holy hell. Even if you wanted to leave something, I don't think you'd find a spot. There's a massive big swinging hammock here. Wow, this is impressive. Oh look, there's plates, a sink, your camp kitchen here. Wow, there's heaps of jams and honeys and everything in here. Must be for purchasing, obviously. Check out the old bush camp. It's got a little lid on it, little roof. The smell is beautiful. That campfire smell. Wow, they provide heaps of cardboard and miles of timber to burn over there. Even if you wanted to leave something, where would you put it?
And I think we have to bring a
where would you put it?
A drill and like drill it up here somewhere, because you got to find a spot. Whereas at least if we bring a ball, we can hang it.
Wow. It couldn't get any crowded. It goes upstairs. There's a ladder to go upstairs. Wow.
There's more up here. So much more.
So what do you got here?
So this is out of Matthew Flinders' logbook,
Yeah.
29 September 1802. I went to examine a little cove or basin into which the height of the surrounding hills gave expectation of finding a run of fresh water. The entrance is little more than wide enough for the oars of a rowing boat. The basin within side is mostly dry at low water, and the borders are overrun with the tiresome mangrove. But when the tide is in, it is one of the prettiest little places imaginable.
Well, it is. We just went in there.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
Something that I've learnt on this journey. Now, do you see these little rubber boats? And there's always a swell on the beaches. Now, these guys pull their little rubber boats up, and they've got little wheels on them, and then when they're ready to go, they just wheel them back down. But no, we got that bloody big heavy tinny over there, and this is what happens every time. I can't leave it against the beach because it'll end up going dry. The swell just brings it up. So we've got to anchor it out a little bit. But tides come up, so every time I come back to the boat, I got to swim for it. There it is, way out there again.
Yeah.
Unless I put it on an anchor and a pulley system.
But the best swim of all was Townsville, Magnetic Island. And we went for dinner, and then we went to a bar and had a few drinks and came back, and the dinghy was out like 40 meters, and Des had to swim out. He couldn't even touch the bottom. He actually had to swim out in the dark and get the dinghy. So
risk my life.
Retrieve me from the beach.
So yeah, there's a lot to be said for having those little tiny rubber boats or plastic boats. You can just pull up on the beach and then slide them back down again. But it's good to have the big tinny, but I tell you, it is a pain jostling tides and anchoring it. Anyway, looks like I've got to go for another swim.
Did you get the dinghy? Actually, it's not too bad. It's only going to be waist height. Oh my goodness. Now he's soaking wet and he's freezing, of course, because it is winter. Although today has been magnificent, so it's actually nice and warm today.
It's winter time.
Yeah, I just said that.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with.
Alright, we're departing Little Percy. Have a look at this. This is round on the southern side. There's more bays, sand coming right down to the water. This is one special little island. And we've got South Percy over here, so we're going to head past that. We're going to keep heading south. There's a few islands down to the south there we might look at. And we'll head into Port Clinton, I think, tonight. Yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning, we arrived in Port Clinton, blowing its bum off from the southwest. And it's cold, very, very cold. Looking for fish yesterday, unsuccessful, big time. Put pots in yesterday afternoon, not holding a lot of hopes, but we're gonna go and pick them up now. Bronwyn's in there ready to go. So, we'll see how we go today, but by all accounts, we haven't been able to catch a fish or a crab for so long. It's so cold, so. Anyway, water temperature's pretty cold at the moment. See how we go. Right. First pot, what do you think, Bronwyn?
Wow. Based on how we've been going, probably not the best. But anyway.
You got to try.
Fingers crossed.
If you don't try, you never know.
Don't want to get dirty.
Don't want to get dirty.
I'm trying not to get dirty.
Mud crabbing's not the thing for you then.
Well, it's just when you can't wash your clothes every day, you have to wear them for a few days.
Wow, I see a crab.
So do I.
I see a very large crab in there.
And it's a
You
male.
got to bring it around to the side. I see two very large males in there.
Yay! High five! That's great.
You going to take long getting that up or what?
Well, it's actually quite heavy and full of
hang on.
mud.
Hang on. Why is that full of mud? Something's had a go at that.
Yeah.
Something's dragged that around pretty heavily.
Well, the bait's all
Yeah, it's been pulled out.
Yeah.
And there's mud, so something's been dragging it along the bottom. This one was a bit of a mission to get to.
Yeah. Sure was.
Right, turn him on his side. Oh, he's been attacked too. Geez, something's attacking them.
Yeah.
And ripping them to pieces.
At the bottom.
Mud. Yeah. God. Alright, number 5, last pot.
Lucky last.
Come on.
Fingers crossed.
The pots that were in the shallows didn't seem to do any good. They got a lot of damage to them.
Is this one in the shallow?
No, it should have stayed
No, it's been attacked too.
Has it been attacked?
Yeah. Well, your bait's on the outside, so I'm assuming it has.
Yeah. What's attacking the things?
A little three tiny crabs.
Wow. But they're not damaging the pots too much. They're only just biting through the strings.
Yeah.
It's like they're human. Port Clinton. Last night. We've been here for 5 nights now, and we're going to head off in the morning. Beautiful beach here. Big tide, 5 metre tide tonight, so, and it's cold. We're going to have a little fire on the beach here, cook up some dinner. I got my slave over there, Bronwyn. She is collecting firewood. She's got a high vis jacket on. And this is a gorgeous beach. Been a brilliant stay here. We've caught a few fish. Time to move on now.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this episode and following our adventures. Join us next episode for more action on the stunning Great Barrier Reef. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like and recommend us to your friends.